Okay.
And I'm only the only one to hit a thumbs up.
All right, I'll be right back once again.
Yep. So hi. So hi.
Oh man, my headphones are messed. Not sure why they won't connect the damn things. I'm totally confused with what's going on with my headphones today.
Even with the buds in, it's still not working. Well, that's headphones.
No, they're still not working. Not sure why.
Oh. Hey Matt, how's it going? For watching, still not live. Oh, we are live. Speak
All right,
closer.
I'm back.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, my headphones are working.
What'd you do?
Turned off my headphones and reconnected them to the phone instead of just exiting it out of StreamYard and trying it doing it that way.
Uh,
When you first came on, you must have had your TV on, did you?
yeah, I was watching the show because I was waiting for you to come on. I figured if you did, I would hear it, eh?
I clicked it on, and then my camera in the window there, I heard the sound come out of that. Scared the living heck out of me. I was like, "What the heck is that?"
Uh, so what's the weather like today? Hot?
It's cold.
Oh fuck, we're gonna get a drop of cold weather for about maybe 4 days, and then it's gonna warm up again. Fuck me.
That's what it's looking like here right now.
Well, I hope this is not the way the fucking time it is going to be all the time because this is a fucking desert where I'm living now. I gotta move. First, if I stay here, my grass will all die eventually, and then I can just paint it the yard green, and nobody will know the difference.
How's it going, Big Matt?
Who's high?
That's my camera.
Oh.
It's my other camera.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd put that up in the window for a bit.
Yeah. Well, it's live action. Not much action.
Yeah,
But it is live action.
not much action, no. Looks like it's froze up.
Doesn't really look that cold there. I can tell you that. Just like here, there's no exhaust going. When it's cold, you can see an exhaust trail from the truck or car.
Hmm. No, I'm freezing up.
One thing that's noticeable, unlike in Ogre's Town, people are stopping for stop signs or whatever it is at that T intersection there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck on Ogres, a lot of them just blow right through the stop sign.
Oh, yeah.
Some at 25 miles an hour. 30, 25, which is, or 30, which is 50 clicks.
Yeah. I went to the store there this morning. There was this guy in front of me. He asked if they had a bathroom. He was an older guy. And they said no. And he said, okay, thank you. And I grabbed my tobacco and I walked out pretty near behind him. There he was standing right there, broad daylight, pissing on the garbage can.
Well, he did ask, didn't he?
Right? Holy frig. I was like, wow. Guy couldn't have just walked down the road and went to the bathroom. There's cars all over the place, people all over the place. I was like, oh, I left him. Guess you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When I go, I gotta go. I got a short time to get there.
How's things going? Did Mike apologize to you or anything?
No. I watched the show for an hour and a half last night. Not too much was said.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it. But then after a while, I went and watched the one he did the night before last, or yesterday afternoon, whenever it was, he was in such a rage.
Yeah.
And I wrote down some comments so as I'll be able to remember 'em. Like he said,
Right. Well,
mentioned suicide
his
3 times, and he said, I tried the suicide minus 3 times. Well, fuck me. If I was gonna try it, I'd do it fucking right. I wouldn't pretend that I wanted to die, Mike. When you slit your wrists, you don't cut them like this, you cut them like that.
yeah, he's just whining. He'll either get over it or he won't. Hard to say.
Oh,
No one did nothing. Nobody did nothing to him besides I took his wrench away.
well, you can't. Yeah, I know. And I took his wrench away.
But fuck, before I even stopped talking to him, he took my wrench away, and I didn't give him a thumbs down and say, oh, I'm not coming back to your channel or whatnot. But oh,
All I'm gonna have my say this afternoon, and then I'll just ignore him. I don't got the time to fuck with him.
right.
And that's what I've been telling him since we started on things. I don't want to get into all the fights.
Yeah.
And he keeps trying to draw me back into them. I told him I
Yeah.
didn't want any fucking videos, of anybody doing anything wrong to me. Well, he sends me a video. And then he gets mad because I don't get mad at the video.
Oh, okay.
No justice made one of me. My hair is out. He's got my head going back and forth with my hair out. Hell, my hair sticks out most of the times. It's wild and free, just like me.
Fuck. That's what No Justice does. He makes videos. It's like I don't see what the great big deal about it is.
Yeah.
You know, nothing to get all fucking lose any sleep over. I wonder if Mike's seen my video yet.
I don't know. But I don't know how you could want to be an asshole and say anything you feel like to anybody you want at any time. And then as soon as somebody says something to you or about you, you fucking go whining and crying. And that's what he did.
Right?
He went on,
Yes.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to smash his truck up. It's a fucking fake truck. It ain't going to make any fucking difference. I mean, what a fucking baby.
Yeah.
No, let's
And that was
talk
like
about
fucking yeah. We're supposed to get some more snow here Friday. It was snowing here a little bit earlier.
it sort of looks like it's going to be a sunny day.
Well, this morning it was minus 17 here.
Holy fuck. It's -1.
that's not bad.
In Florida, iguanas are freezing up and dropping to the ground from the trees because of how cold the temperatures are.
Oh yeah.
Those fucking deer, they went past here 2 or 3 times yesterday.
No, yeah.
I think I told you about, because I mentioned that they were walking up and down the road. Well, fuck me. They went down the road and come back right up. Not too long after, and then fucking a few hours, they're back down the road and come back up.
Oh shit. I'm just gonna grab my coffee, Myron.
Uh,
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've reached over 500 subs.
Way to go.
Oh. All by just being nice to people.
Yeah.
Only disrespect people that disrespect me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, slow burner?
Hey,
What are you up to? You're 3 away? We'll fucking get you your 3 subs there, man, by the end of this stream.
I'm pretty sure I'm 6 right.
$4.97, right on. I'm surprised you're not through the roof, man. You had like 60 some people in chat there last night when I was there. I was listening for quite a while.
Yeah, I went over and checked it out. I was going to go up, but too much yelling on the panel for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, you don't push it, no, but fuck, you should have just turned on subscriber mode there for 5 minutes. Brings in the viewers though, that's for sure. You walking the dog?
You've spelt where wrong. Holy fuck, that's pretty good. 75 years. On your banner, should be
Oh
WA.
shit, yeah, I did.
But nobody else has noticed it, I don't think. Nobody else has mentioned it.
I didn't even notice it. Oh shit.
Just leave it up there. See who will be the next one to spot it. Might go for days.
No, that I gotta get rid of it now that I see it. Shit, man, I do that all the time when I'm typing.
Yeah, I like to type a lot of stuff in and then go back and edit it because my spelling is pretty good, but my typing is fucking atrocious.
Yeah, I freaking usually just type with my two thumbs there and don't look at what I'm typing. Wow, right on, slow. Oh, at one time I had 7 viewers. But
Walk on the fucking sidewalk. That's what they're for. They should have a sidewalk there for people to walk on.
well, they have one there where that stop sign is on the turn.
Yeah.
There's one there, and then there's one at the bottom of the screen where the hit the like button is. You just can't see it in the.
Yeah. Wow. And I'm not trying to start anything, but birds of a feather. That's all I can say, Slowbirder.
Yeah, 75 people in there. That's pretty good, man. Eventually, you're not even going to be able to keep up with the chat.
Well, you got to put it on slow after a while.
Yeah, and then you're so far behind on what people are saying. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you're up on panel, you don't worry what they're saying because he had 9 people to look after on panel. Pretty hard to do that and watch the chat too.
Yeah.
Because he was pretty quiet when I was there, but I bet you every once in a while he had us open up and calm the masses.
I don't have my my other device to drop your link slow, so if you want to, go ahead. Nobody in here right now, but there may be later.
Well, it's 4 in here now, but only 3 likes.
Yeah, for watching. Oh, fuck, Mike's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left slow stream last night. I came back and it was done. You stopped early last night. I thought maybe not, but I came back and your stream was done.
Yeah, how watched both shows of Yukon Gold last night. Well, Alaska Gold or whatever that fucking show was called. It's changed names a few times.
Oh, 6:30 to 10. Okay.
4:30 to late, my time. Well,
Yeah, because my time he always comes on at 7:30.
it's direct competition to Mike's time.
Yeah. No, Yeah, right. All you're doing is helping him out at fuck all the advertisement you guys give him, man. You guys are helping him out. She cold there today, slow burner. She was fucking cold here this morning. Minus 17, 18 there this morning.
Still shorts weather.
That wasn't counting in the wind chill or anything. Oh, I freeze up when I go to the 3 screens for some reason.
Takes up too much bandwidth, maybe.
Yeah, minus 17. Pretty much having the same weather we're having.
What did I say?
With
It was
wind chill.
-1 here?
Yeah.
But we do have
Well, anybody's welcome to come up on panel. What's that, Myron?
I said I never mentioned with the wind chill. Oh, it's -5 with the wind chill. Still nice.
Yeah, not bad.
It's only getting up to -5 tomorrow. Woo, woo. As long as it stays below freezing, I'm happy. And we could use about 3 feet of snow.
What's up, Ashamed? Good citizen media. How you doing?
AGC.
Oh, well, I don't have no problems with them because I don't know I'm slow, so.
Cloud Brits, how's it going today?
Prince TV, how you doing? No, he's all right. Shit. So what's it take, a week or something to get your community page after you reach 500 subs? That's what I hear. I don't know. I don't know nothing about YouTube.
That little curve there would be fun to drift around.
You should see the idiots that get stuck right there on that little turn.
Oh, I know.
A little bit of traffic out there this morning.
So, did you hear that there's a bunch of trucks from Alaska? And there's some police from Alaska. They're all going to Ottawa too. Alaska's supporting Canada.
Yeah, I think I seen a post or a picture or something that said it takes about a week or something like that of being at 500 subs, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear about the trucks, Myron.
Oh, well, not only, like I said, not only trucks, cops too. From Alaska, just fucking in support. They're all fucking got a caravan. Uh, they started out in Alaska and then they went over to the Yukon, but they're gonna have to turn south pretty fucking soon, I think.
Right.
You can't really tell how big the scale is because the fucking areas where they're coming from, it's just so fucking big. Like, it's taking trucks, it seems like 2 days just to get from Vancouver to Calgary, and it's just they're not taking the fastest route, but they are fucking getting a lot of support wherever they go.
Right.
Fucking Ottawa will be so fucking plugged up, they might plug up all of Ontario, all of southern Ontario, maybe. There's supposed to be 300 or 400 trucks, I think, coming up from the States. And if they're not let into Canada, they're just all going to park at the border and fucking block the border.
Right. I can't see who has a wrench or who doesn't, but I was taking someone else's wrench away that hasn't been to the channel that I got rid of, and I might have clicked on some other people by mistake, so I don't know. So if anybody doesn't get their wrench, just let me know. And how's the Shame Canadian doing today? I think you're on mute, Ashamed.
Hey,
is that better?
There we go.
Yeah, I forgot that I muted the mic and not on YouTube. It's been a good day so far. Just got back from going for a nice walk. Oh, Canadian Rights Reviews in the house. Good to see him again. So I just went out for a little walk. I just posted a new video this morning about my walk down to City Hall here yesterday.
Yeah, I seen the notification come up, but I haven't had time to watch it yet.
Yeah, it's a little bit long, but I was shown inside the mall and where the stores are literally, they packed up and left, and a lot of the stores are just closed. As I was going through, there was a variety store that was in the mall. This is like 2:30 in the afternoon. You got to remember this. And the guy closed his store.
Okay, you're good. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, it was just that slow that he closed his store down yesterday at like 2:30 in the afternoon. And I showed people about walking up the street about every business where, to go into Tim Hortons and that, even though you can't even sit into Tim Hortons right now, you still need your vaccine passport to go in and order coffee. Starbucks, the same thing, Second Cup, all these restaurants and that. Did you know that you need a vaccine passport to go into City Hall to talk to anybody?
That's ridiculous.
I'm serious, and that I pointed it out to them that's completely 100% illegal. You cannot force that stuff on people to talk with your government, period. It's 100% illegal what they're doing. And she goes to me, well, we're just following what we were told to do. And I said, yeah, and that's what the Germans were told too. And now look at what happened at the Nuremberg trials. Every one of them were held accountable for their own actions. You just remember that. And I walked away from her.
Right.
Yeah. And, people are going to start realizing, like, we got this trucker convoy that's going from BC to Ottawa. And then we have a lot of protests down here at the Nova Scotia, New Brunswick border, at the Quebec, New Brunswick border. In the next day or two, I'm going to go over and try and find out what's going on at the ferry terminal. I want to be there for when the ferry comes in. And apparently there's only one ferry working right now. So like only one service daily instead of two. So I got to figure out which one it is, and then I got to be up and over there for it, and find out how they do their screening and shit like that. Like this is getting ridiculous. And all the truckers that are coming across from BC right now, the Liberal government told the Department of Transportation to open up every fucking inspection station along their route to tie them up. So all these truckers now have to go into all the inspection stations, and they're tying them up, and they're taking like 15, 20 minutes per truck when it's usually like 15, 20 seconds. You usually drive in, hit the scales. If you're within weight and that, then off you go. But no, they're holding them, fucking getting all their paperwork and everything, running them through the ringer. Rebel News has got a helicopter that's been covering this also. I encourage people to go check that out. I'm not a huge Rebel supporter, but when it comes to this, you know, who cannot be a Rebel supporter right now when they're covering stories like this? You know, if the truckers decide that they're not going to go back, it's going to literally halt this country, completely halt this country. You're going to have a lot of scabs, like union breakers or whatever you want to call them. They're going to be calling on them, and anybody with a set of balls will say no. This way, then it'll put more pressure on the government to stop this bullshit, because this is all it is bullshit. You know, if the UK can go back with no mask mandates and everything as of the 22nd of this month, the kids can go back to school and there's no vax mandates or anything anymore over there. Why are they still locking us down over here?
Yeah, well, and you know, the government, or at least parts of the government, have shown they'll cave to pressure. Recently here in BC, when they shut things down again before Christmas, one of the things they shut down again was gyms. They just allowed the gyms to open up again before everybody else because they've been getting pressure from the gyms.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all closed here too. Like literally, you cannot even go into any restaurant right now to sit down for a meal. All restaurants are closed, including McDonald's, Tim Hortons, everything. The only thing that you can do is get takeout service or delivery right now. That's it.
Did you get my email?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I actually just walked in the door and I seen that Josh was live, so I popped up here.
Yeah, no, I just sent you and Chad an email because I've started working on my first video back.
Yeah,
I did a special intro for the first video back, so I just sent you and Chad a sneak peek.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check that out right away.
Hi, Shaz.
Fucking all this shit. You sent it to Ashcan Audits?
No, I sent it to the email I used to have for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably, I think it's your personal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Well, that's it. That's an interesting message there I got up on the screen. No mask at all.
Yeah, and what's really weird is that the Catholic schools are in here, but all the public schools aren't. I was actually surprised because I walked by the regular high school yesterday and it was all closed up. And then as I was walking back in the video and that, you see I'm outside of a school, a high school there. It's a Catholic school, and the buses and everything were there. So I guess the Catholic schools are exempt from the this virus that's going around, but the public system isn't.
Well, I don't know.
That's been part of the problem all the way along. You know, when they were shutting down churches last year, but mosques were packed.
Yep.
And speaking of Catholic churches, they found another 87 fucking kids down in BC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just flipped over, so Josh was on. I figured I'll take a break. And I'll get back. I'll stick around here for a little bit, and I'll get back to my video.
We need to get Slow Burner 3 more subs. Get him to 500, guys.
Oh, have they? Yeah, I saw that a little in the text. Did they lower the community page requirements to 500 now instead of 1,000?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 500.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know it used to be 1,000. Yeah.
Because I was actually surprised because when I found out that it was 500, I was like, I think I had over 600
Yeah. Well, they obviously changed it
subscribers.
because it used
Yeah.
to be over 1,000, but I'm in the 400, so I got to get to 500 now.
Yeah, well, we will try our
Well,
best.
it's
We'll
just
pump you out and advertise you and everything, and
Oh no,
you
well,
get
it get there. It's no big deal. I mean, if I had disappeared for 7 months, I'd already be there, I'm sure. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
same as you
No,
can go live now without 1,000 subs too from your mobile device. So
yeah. You need 50 subs.
oh, that's it. Wow, that's really low.
Yeah, to go live on your mobile device, you just need 50 subs. So that's why I've been trying to build up the my other two channels there, the Cap Talent and the Sidekicks channel, so that I can go live on that mobile live. I can go live anytime I want on it, as long as I'm at home. But on mobile, you need 50.
Right.
So, and not like I do a lot of mobile stuff anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But um, and you guys know about the interview I have tomorrow with the politician.
Yeah, I heard. I thought was that today or tomorrow. I don't know. I know you had one for today and one for tomorrow.
No, I had
I
one
heard.
last night
Okay.
with ATL auditor about the Cobb County school district and that. And then tonight I don't know if I'm even going to do a live. I might just do a live later or something. I don't know. But tomorrow night is Nick Pereira of the People's Party of Canada, and they're the ones that have been putting on all these freedom rallies across Canada. And if I'm not mistaken, they're part of the Truckers Convoy also.
Right.
So, and we'll find out more about that tomorrow night. But, I'd like to see what he's got to say, what he would like to do if the People's Party were to come into power, what they'll do about the homeless situation, what they'll do about all the police corruption and all the government corruption that's been happening, and what they plan on doing about this phony virus that's going around. Those are like four of the main questions that I'd like to ask them. There's going to be a lot more questions, but those are the main ones that I'd really like to get answered. And if anybody has any suggestions on questions to ask this candidate, please let me know. Or show up and put them in the chat and that. For the first little bit, it'll just be him and I talking, and then I'll post the link halfway through or something, and let people come in and ask questions. But again, I only allow one person up at a time to ask questions to our guest, and then drop down so that somebody else can come up, so that there's no cross talking and stuff like that. So
I got a question for you, Ashcan.
yes, sir.
I've heard mention of the Sidekicks channel a few times now.
Yep.
Checked both your channel and Chad's channel, and I can't find a link to the Sidekick channel.
What? Well, we're just going to have to do something about that, aren't we? I will get a. Oh, I need that one open. So let's go. Open up a new tab here. YouTube. Yeah, man. My computer's a little slow, so especially when StreamYard's open for some reason. It drags my computer down. I just had it all clean, but I will. Come on. Man, this is some slow. Alberta Health Services. Yeah, well, sorry. Switch accounts. Sidekicks. Up to 35 on the sidekicks. Another 15 more, and we can go mobile live on this one. So, what is everybody else doing today?
Just working on a video.
The usual.
Right on.
So I was messing around with StreamYard, or not StreamYard, YouTube, because I hear if you do like a silent live stream, you don't get the watch hours. So I tried her out, and I got more views on that stupid silent live stream than any other video or any other of my live streams. So I thought that was pretty damn funny.
Ooh, it's not good. I want to hear your voice.
Well, you might have been spelling sidekicks wrong too.
Well, I wasn't even
Sidekicks is
searching.
spelled
I didn't even try searching for it. I just figured one of you guys would have a link for it on your other channel. That's all. Because like on your Ashcan channel, you have a link to your talent channel. So I couldn't find a link there for the sidekicks one.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out how I can put up a double link. I don't know if I even can, but and there you go. It's in the chat right now.
Okay.
Come on. Yep.
There it is. Okay. All right, now you got 36 there. And now you got
for the Coast Guard.
And now you got 35 on your talent channel.
Oh, well, thank you.
ASMR.
Yeah. Do you guys know who Princess Pie plays bass is? She's a YouTuber out of Texas.
Yeah, no, I've heard the name and seen her in a couple chats the last few days.
Yeah, she's an amazing bass player, actually, and it looks like she's going to be the first one on the Cap Talent channel. Probably within the next 7 days, she'll be there. And do some live performance and that, and talk about her music. But yeah, between that and you're in downtown Vancouver or Surrey area, right?
Well, Lower Mainland, yeah, around Vancouver.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'm in Surrey.
Yeah, I got friends of mine I met here. They have a band and they're out in Penticton. That's where they're from, and they're called Three Scotch Inn. And I've been pumping these guys for the last 6 months, almost. Great musicians in that. They got a couple songs out. One song is called Bong Tokes. The other one's called Drugs and Coffee. They're just catchy tunes, stuff sort of like a Kid Rock style type music, but sort of like a Canadian flair to it. My favorite song by them is Bong Toke, though. It's got like that little bit of rap and that sort of like, I don't know, Eminem and Rihanna type thing, but only it's all guys instead of girl, you know. Great band, though. Great band. I love their music. And they do it, they started their band because of mental health issues and that too. So, and it helped them get through their mental health issues, and they've been doing pretty good. So they will be, they were supposed to be the first ones on the show. They were the reason why I started Cap Talent to begin with. But we've been having some problems with time zones because there's 4 hours difference between us and with their schedule and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I am trying to work it out so that I have them, and I found another girl down here from St. John here. She lives about 10 blocks from me. A busy girl. Her name's Jacqueline Reinhardt, sort of like a country style music, but I love her music. I've been pumping it out over almost every one of my live streams that I've been doing, and managed to double her subs in like a month and a half. And she will be coming on Cap Talent, and we'll be doing a live broadcast of her performance and stuff like that. So we're just waiting for the bars to open up again so that they can go and actually play in bars, because bars are closed right now. So
Yeah.
and it's not just here, it's like they're closed everywhere right now. So and it's so hard to travel, especially out of this province. We have been told that New Brunswick has the harshest restrictions in Canada when it comes to all this. Like, if you just look at that video that I did just put up as I'm walking through the mall, I think I might have seen 7 people in the whole fucking mall.
Yeah, no, it's it's certainly not like that out here. I mean, it was like that when back in the first, it's only 2 weeks to flatten the curve. It was like that out here. Everybody was at home. But now it's like business as usual, man.
No, not here. We don't go back to business as usual for.
Well, I mean, stuff is still closed, but everybody's out.
Mm-mm. There's actually a stay-at-home order here, unless you need to go out for groceries or that, and they ask that only one person from your household goes out and does all your grocery shopping and blah blah blah.
Not that I go out, but good luck enforcing that one on me, man.
Yeah, well, I do what I want.
Yeah.
But when I go into these private stores, because of I need their service, I kind of bow down and put the fucking shame muzzle on and to walk in. Now, they don't like what it says on it, but I don't give a shit. You want to make me wear it? It says fuck COVID right on it. One of them. And I've been wearing that around.
Now, I'm sure a lot of the country got the same stuff, but one of the things they put in just before Christmas here is if you have people over for Christmas, everybody that comes to your house has to be vaxxed. Fuck off.
Oh, you weren't allowed more than 10 people in your household here over Christmas.
No, it was the same here, but it was saying everybody has to be vaxxed. You can't tell me I can't have unvaxxed people in my house. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, 21 bucks.
Yeah. So I just can't believe, we have some of the highest food prices in Canada here. We have the highest dairy prices in all of Canada. Our dairy prices match the same as the none of it in the Northwest Territories, where everything has to get shipped up there by truck and shit like that. They pay $7.50 a gallon for milk up there, and that's what we pay here, a gallon, 4 liters. Yeah. We pay that here, $7.49. It doesn't matter where you go. You might get it on sale for $7.29 a gallon or 4 liters here. But you go to Ontario, it's $3.99 for the same stuff. It comes from it probably even came from the same fucking cow.
Yeah, it's 5 something here.
Yeah. But we have the highest prices for that. We have the highest prices for bread. You would think that we would be able to get potatoes cheap. We pay some of the highest prices for potatoes, and they're grown right here in fucking New Brunswick and PEI. It's not like they got to go far. but we have some of the highest prices here. Now, compared to the cost of living in that, it is really high here. We have some of the highest rents, and New Brunswick is the only one that doesn't have any rent control. So from month to month, your landlord can put your fucking rent up as much as he wants, and there's nothing you can do about it except for move out or pay. And there's no control over it whatsoever here.
Morning, Kaganga.
So,
Lady Love.
Hey, Lady Love. Anybody's welcome up on panel. CRR, would you like to show one of your videos or anything like that? You're more than welcome.
oh man, yeah, that's quite the snow you got there, Josh. We got pretty much the same here.
Right. Yeah, we're having pretty close to the same weather for sure.
Yeah, we got about 7 inches yesterday of snow. On
We got
top
a
of
little
the
flurries
snow.
last night and a little bit this morning.
Yeah. Nothing now, thank God. It's, partly cloudy, but, lots of blue sky out there, but it is -9 right now, so. I think I might have to go do another walkabout here later on if there's not much going on, and I'll see if I can find some dirty cops. It shouldn't be that hard. All I got to do is go to the police station. I'll find them.
Grab a can of pop out of the fridge and put it in a paper bag there and go stand on the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, they'll do that with Monster drinks and that. But I don't know. I've actually thought about making it look like playing drunk, walking down the street, make it look like I'm staggering and that in front of a cop and see what he does. See if he makes me do a fucking sobriety test and shit like that, or see if he tries to get me for intoxication in a public place. And then, once he does all of his spiel or she does all of her spiel and that, I'll just look and tell them the truth. I don't drink. I haven't drank in over 28 years and I got proof of it.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the silly questions they ask. Well, what's your education? And, they're asking you that for, well, if you say, I got college and I got all this degrees and stuff like that, then they just use that against you. Well, he should have followed commands. He had, he understood what we were saying because he's got all kinds of education. So when you're talking to them, it's best not to fucking answer any questions.
Oh, yeah. I just let them do their spiel first and see how far they're going to take it. And then, like I push my luck with the cops in my bedroom. And what they do, they fucked up and they arrested me. Just because free speech, freedom of expression, because here in Canada, a lot of people don't realize this. We don't have free speech in Canada. We have freedom of expression in Canada. So a little bit of a difference there.
Different wording, but same.
It's pretty much the same thing. Just that you can actually be charged for telling the cop to fuck off here in Canada. A lot of people don't realize that. You'll beat the charge 90% of the time, but it's that 10% of the time that They say as it's an aggressive action, and you shouldn't have done it, and you deserve what you get. This is what the judge will say to you.
Right. I've told the cops here plenty of times to go fuck yourself, and next time I needed them, I'd be calling the fucking fire department for help. But only one cop wanted to get me for swearing. Oh, you can't swear in public. And I said, well, did any public make a complaint? Because you fucking can't make a complaint against me. No. Well,
I had the same discussion here just a few weeks ago. There was a guy that was on quarantine here, and the cop showed up at the door to make sure that he was here. And he was blocking the doorway to go outside. And I said, do you mind moving? He goes, no, I'm not moving. I said, so you're going to stand right there and tell me that I can't go out of my house and you're not here for me? You better get the fuck out of the way. He goes, are you threatening me? I said, no, but I'll call your fucking boss, Wayne Gallant, that I have on my Facebook page right now, and I'll make sure that you get fucking reprimanded. And then he moved out of my way right quick. And then I'm standing out on the front porch, on private property. And I told him, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. He goes, you keep swearing, I'm going to run you in for disturbing the peace. And I said, you can't be the complainant. So do you want to go again? I said, I'll take you to court and I'll fucking sue the ass off of you. So you can either shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here after you're done your job, but don't say another fucking word to me. And he didn't. And then he fucking left.
What's up, 801?
I'm not taking shit from these cocksuckers anymore. I don't care if I go to jail now or not. Everything here is protected if I go to jail over this. So I don't have to worry about any of my equipment or that's here in my room. My landlord will make sure that it's nobody touches it or anything. So it's all taken care of on my end now. So I really don't give a fuck if I go to jail now or not. Over they can try and arrest me, illegally arrest me, and that all they want now. Everything I got everything sort of protected.
Right. 801, man, that video that you got on there of the propane tank blowing up, man. That's a crazy video. I don't know how that guy even got out of that car. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out 801's channel, because it's pretty crazy little video that he put up there.
Yeah, I'll have to go over there.
It's pretty neat.
It's probably in my queue to watch. I got a whole bunch of them that I got to watch, and I haven't. All I'm
going to say about the video is the guy must still have a friggin' headache. Still must have ringing in his ears.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike cutting out again. Piece of shit.
What's that?
I was wondering what happened.
My mic keeps cutting out on these streams. I figured out how to get it going again without dropping out, but it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No.
the mic's a fucking pain in the ass. Like, what the fuck did I do?
No, I was sitting there trying to say something, and I'm like, fuck, is nobody hearing me? And then I noticed that, yeah, nobody's hearing me. I was just going to say to Josh, because he asked about one of my videos earlier, if you want to put one up to give us people a little bit of an idea, I would suggest just my police reform one, because you can just mute it and people can still get the general idea. If you want me to put it up, I'm going to have to fucking switch over to fucking Chrome here, because it doesn't work well on Firefox. So,
if you want, I might be able to pull it up for you here.
You know the one I'm talking about?
You
the
were
glitching
on my end there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna if you want me to put it up, I'm gonna have to switch over to drop out and switch over to Chrome unless Ashamed can do it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and pull it up here right now. I'm just waiting for the YouTube to load up here.
Sure. You know the one I'm talking about, Ashamed? The We Need Police Reform one?
Not sure yet. Just give me a second here.
Okay. It's about halfway down my list. The thumb is like an army of police walking toward the camera. But it's one you can play with the volume off, and people can still kind of get the idea of my channel. And so people can just keep talking.
Oh. Why? Hey, this is not right. It says that I'm not subscribed to you.
I don't know.
That I don't know what happened there. I am now. And I'll have to go back with my other two channels and make sure that I'm subscribed under those too. So you say it's about halfway down in your video,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's an army of police walking toward the camera. It's the only one without text on the thumb. Or it's not the only one, but one of the only ones.
Oh, I see it. It's about 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, you can play it without even sound, that one, because it's just, I don't talk in it. It's just background music.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it cache here a little bit so that it. Oh, and we gotta hit the thumbs up on that.
But for anybody not familiar with my channel, I focus on Canadian content, so everything you're going to see in this video is images from Canada.
So, Lady Love, if you sub to somebody and then they sub right back to you, YouTube most of the time will take that sub away. The best way is to at least watch one of their videos, at least 5 minutes. Leave a comment and give a thumbs up, because if not, YouTube will just grab that sub back.
That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Share.
Fucking wannabe Hitlers. Cocksuckers at YouTube.
Please reform. Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Hello, Livings guys. You can just skip past my intro if you want to.
Yeah, we're getting a little glitchy here for some reason.
Down. Yeah. Yeah, so it's all set up in the basement there, Josh, whenever. Are you there?
Hold on, I'm froze up here, guys. I don't know.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, Living Skies Transparency is in the house. So good to see you, my dear. And of course, the lovely Lady Love.
All right, here we go with the video.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll switch over here so I can hit play for you. And play.
Yeah, like I said, this thing is just a kind of an image montage with background music, so we don't even need the sound on it. Somebody wants. I think the music gives a pretty good dramatic effect, but if somebody wants to watch that after, just go to my channel and watch it. Man, it's really lagging, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's maybe because I'm there or what, but it's,
Yeah, give it. It's it's hard to tell if it's lagging right now without the sound.
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is lagging a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, it's basically all this video is images from Canada with a music score.
Oh,
And
there's
there
me.
you are.
Oh, and there's that other one. I was trying to remember where that was at. They were posing in front of the dead body on the beach.
Yeah, that was North Vancouver.
Oh, oh, 1 second, folks.
Yeah.
Hello? Yep. Just 1 second, please, dude. I just got to put this on mute. Hey, guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
Sure.
I'm sitting
Yep.
here. I'm just gonna.
That's in Montreal, that one. That's Jason Stamp pistol whipping the guy and slamming his head into the curb. Certainly, shows a nice view of our police, though.
Did we lose Myron?
I think so. Looks like it.
Sorry, that was the doctors. They had to. I just had another test done the other day when I went to the doctors to get cleared, and they had to give me my results. And again, I've been found negative for COVID, but positive of being an.
That one image that you just saw, that one's not from Canada, but every other one is.
Yeah.
Some of these images are going back a while. They're going back to G20 and stuff like that.
How's it going?
Yeah, and
Did we
wasn't
kick you,
that
Myron?
because of the natives?
Yeah, that's
All the children missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell it's laggy though, because these pictures are actually all time spaced for the exact same amount of time, and some are going by quicker than others.
Yeah. It could be because of the way it's being broadcast, like because I'm sharing it. My computer may be a little slow and it's going through StreamYards, and I find that a lot when I try to share something. I try to run it through first, try to bring it all up in the cache and then go back and then play it. I was told that helps. Kind of helps, I guess, but
That's quite the picture there.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail for this video.
yeah. Yeah.
In particular, I did this video because a lot of people are like, well, this stuff doesn't happen in Canada. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and a lot of people don't realize that the top countries in the world with police killings, number one was the U.S. and you know, stats are out there. Like they've been put up. That was out in Alberta. That was that pastor's church that they locked down.
Yeah,
Pavlovsky or something.
in Alberta, yeah.
Yeah, Kluski.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Pulowski. He had the street
charge.
church.
Oh yeah. That's the guy that got the $14,000 fine for feeding the homeless. That Rebel News took to court and won.
That was the student strikes in Montreal years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, sign right there. It happens here too. Sure does. And you know what the sad part is that people know that this happens, and yet they, because it doesn't happen to them or one of their immediate family members,
I
they
like
don't
that
care.
one. Who do
They
you call
have
when the murderer wears a badge? I like that sign. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, defund the police, and you know, in a way, like, don't get me wrong, I'm far from a bootlicker. I can't stand cops, but I do believe that there is a use for them.
Well, I have no
they
problem with
just
the cops at all.
abuse their authority. As long as they do their job properly,
Yep.
and you know they're not abusing their authority, you know, they would get a lot more respect. They would actually get help from the public. But because of the way they treat the public, why should they help them? Like, how many people do you see coming forward to help cops with a murder investigation now? Next to none. Before, if there was a shoplifting, I remember back in the late 70s and early 80s and that, if there was like a robbery or something, the police would go and ask the community, try and reach out to them and talk with them and that, and people would actually help. But not now, not after the creation of YouTube and exposing all these cops the way they are. I started following this I guess group of people through Tom Zebra years ago when I found him. And Donald Smith versus Jessica Yaniv. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We won't go there with him, but
yeah. Well, no, I know that, both of those individuals, people have strong opinions about.
yes. Yeah.
I personally,
yeah, he sent me a video.
Well, Donald lives out here, right? So I've personally met Donald. You know, he has some issues. I think he is a good guy, but he kind of latches onto people and then, you know, repeats the rhetoric a little too much, and he had latched onto Kevin J. Johnson there for a while. And he just he needs to calm down. When he's calm, he's fine. But when he gets riled up too easily.
Oh, he got riled up on one of my live streams, and there was somebody outside of his window and that, and he yelled out the window on my fucking live stream, "Shut the fuck up, or I'll come down there and shoot you in the fucking head." And I went off on him. You don't be saying shit like that on my fucking channel. You don't be uttering death threats like that on my channel. Yeah, you know, if you're gonna do that shit, you can do it somewhere else, but don't be doing it here.
Yeah, well,
And he got all butt hurt and everything, and he fucking started lipping off, and I fucking dropped him, and he's
I don't know
talking
why.
shit about me, and
I don't know why I seem to be the Donald whisperer. I don't know why, but he listens to me. But so I can usually keep him pretty calm. But I can tell you, the way he can go off, I would never go out and do an audit with him. It's, you know, it's just not safe,
yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah.
I mean,
801. You're
Hey.
more than welcome to come up on panel or anybody else in chat.
Yeah, I would never do an audit with him, and you know, I never barred him from my channel or anything, and I would have him back as long as he respects the fact that he can't be saying shit like that.
well,
on
he's
my
trying to
channel.
calm down now. He YouTube ditched his channel again, so he's just starting over.
Yeah, I
He's
know
just-
because he sent me a video and he wanted me to post it, but the Crown Attorney and the courts told him to take it down off of his channel or something. But he
Yeah,
wants me to put it up on my channel. And
Yeah,
it's like,
but they killed his channel again, so he's starting over, and he's trying to just chill out, and we'll see how long it lasts.
well, this was only about 2 weeks ago that he freaked out on my channel. So it's not that long ago, and like one of my best friends that are on here, What's Truth. I've known the guy personally for about 15 years, and he knows Donald too. It just that, you know, you can't let personal feelings get involved, but
Yeah, well, like I said, if you can keep him calm, he's all right, and I seem to be able to keep him calm for the most part. So, but
and hey, if he's willing to stay calm, I'm willing to fucking have him on. I just can't have people saying shit like that.
yeah, no, absolutely understood.
You know, there's a couple of things. I try my best to allow as much free speech as possible. I don't block people. I don't block their comments or anything like that. But I do put my foot down when you know you start saying something
No,
like that.
absolutely. It's the antics, right? It's like I've said, and I've talked about Kevin J. Johnson in a couple of my videos. I've talked about him on panels before.
Yeah.
There are things that Kevin J. Johnson stands for that I also stand for. But the way he goes about getting his message out there, and the antics and the other shit he does, he's a fucking goof. I'm sorry. Well, and you know, as you'll see in the video I'm working on, if you haven't been keeping up on the Kevin J. Johnson news, you know, he's now got a couple different jail sentences. He's still got another court case outstanding. He was busted trying to sneak into the States to get away.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of guy that Donald had latched onto for a while, and being on, because he was getting on Kevin J. Johnson streams, and that got him a whole bunch of subs. So,
well, I'm willing to help him out any way I can, just like anybody else.
yeah. Well,
So-
and you know, it's one of those things. You know, it came up a little bit on your show last night, and I was going to make a comment, and I guess we kind of started talking about something else. But there are certain people in Canada that are active that I do not highlight on my channel. Now, if those people email me, if those people call me, if whatever, if I see those people on the panel and they have an issue and they're out there in the auditing community, I will try to help.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to promote your channel. I will try to help you behind the scenes, but if I don't agree with the way you do things, I'm not going to promote your channel. But I'll still try and help you.
Yeah. Yeah, like there was a bunch of them that I used to follow in the States. And I don't follow them anymore because of the way that they do what they do.
Yeah.
It's um, I a lot of people will follow this guy. I just can't anymore. But is Floyd Wallace, News Now Omaha?
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with that incident from last year.
Well, there's been several since then.
Oh yeah. Well, even just the one I saw was enough to say, yeah.
And it's just, it's like he's trying to set them up to see if he can get a reaction. There's a difference between just standing out and doing an audit and then hiding and sneaking around, squatting down in between
Yeah.
cars and stuff like that. That's only asking for a confrontation, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the one video I saw asking for a confrontation. He was asking to get shot by some of the videos you see down in the States. I mean,
Yeah. And PayPal Patty, the same thing. I can't follow him anymore. So other than that, like there's only a couple of them out there that I won't follow and that I won't back. But if you got a camera and you're doing work out there to expose the corruption, I'm going to help you the best I can.
Yeah, yeah, it's well, and not everybody's gonna get. It's like Amagasant Press. I love the way he gets out there. I love the way he talks to people. I love the way he has interactions.
Yeah.
All his fucking thumbnails are clickbait. Stop it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, I love him. But he's like his thumbnail is like postal worker goes crazy, and you're watching to wait to see him go crazy, and nothing happens really.
Yeah. Yeah. They say something that he didn't like or something. That's about it. And they're crazy. And what I don't understand is everybody knows when you're on YouTube, when you sign up for YouTube, on the bottom of everything, it's got a like button, a dislike button, and a share button. When I signed up for YouTube, I seen that share button, so that means that anything can be shared. Any of my stuff can be shared. But, and even Amagasant Press would always say share, 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 share. Well, somebody shared his video and he fucking put a copyright strike on him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I don't know how it was shared. Because you have different people that share things different ways, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, if somebody just mirrored it as kind of their own, I could see that without giving credit or anything like that, and they just put it up lock, stock, and barrel exactly the same. I could see that, but
I just want to go back to what you were saying there earlier, Shane. I think we need these guys, some of these guys out there that are doing those audits, that are cursing and swearing. I think we need them just as much, because if we don't have those guys out there doing the ones that do the cursing and swearing, cops ain't going to know how to behave when they're in that situation. So regardless what situation that cop's in, the cops need to act professional and stand up for what's right.
Yes, I believe that.
I don't disagree with that, but from my point of view, you're out there to cover, to get some footage, and basically you're not there to create the story.
Agreed,
auditors always are part of the story because you're auditing. But if you're actively trying to create conflict, I have an issue with that.
Yeah,
it's I'll swear at a cop. If a cop gets out of line with me, you fucking better believe me, you're gonna hear me yelling and swearing. but I'm not going out there looking for that.
No. And like even James
Right.
Freeman, like successful as James Freeman is, like you don't see him doing stuff like that. He goes up and he'll do cop watches and that, and next thing you know, he's getting tased or attacked, and you know that is what I would say real activism on. But you know, when you're hiding in a police station or around a police station, in between cop cars and in between vehicles and stuff like that, and you're squatting down, hiding, and they don't know what's going on. Like the one instance where he got arrested because they said that he let the air out of the tires of a sign machine or something, a camera machine or something. They didn't actually see him do it, but he was squatting down there, and yes, he ended up beating the charge in that, but still, if he wasn't doing that particular thing, it would have went a lot different, as far
Yeah.
as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, and yeah, I mean, I do personally, I don't like it. I get your point though, Josh. I mean, absolutely. I mean, you know, there is very much a point to what you're saying, that if there aren't
Oh
guys
yeah,
out there, they're doing that. But I'm not going to support it. You know, I'll
Right,
still
right.
help. I'll still help a guy out if he wants to fucking say, you know, I'm not sure about this law or something, and he send me an email. I'll tell him what I know and try and help him out. But I'm not going to promote his channel. That's all.
One of the guys I really like that are in the States, the way he handles himself is Long Island Audits.
absolutely. Probably the most professional auditor that I've seen on the internet so far, between him and Bay Area Transparency. Because
Another one,
I swear they're brothers. They talk the same, everything. They have the same demeanor. They do the exact same way. They seem like they're brothers, but they're on two different coasts. But much respect to both of them. I've been following Long Island Audit since he started.
Yep. Yep.
I just watched a video of him yesterday, actually, where he went back and confronted what are they, public safety officers, something like that. They're not really cops, but they're public safety officers. Something. There was a video before that where he went in and he was walking through City Hall or something, and they told him, this Fred guy told him that if he goes into any of the rooms, you arrest him on the spot. And he wouldn't say that he was a cop or anything. He just said that he was just somebody. Wouldn't identify who he was or that, but he's given these other cops orders on what to do and arrest him and that. And apparently that same cop was selling guns out of a buyback program, and they found one of the guns that were supposed to be destroyed back on the street, and it was in a robbery. And so, you know, he was trying to cover all of his bases and cover the story. And of course, the cop's going to say, no, he didn't do it. And Long Island Audits filed a FOIA request for his service record. Well, when he found out that Long Island did that, that cop FOIA requests his service record to find out if there's something on there that he can use against him, right? So that one there is definitely not over for Long Island Audits. So I would keep your eye open for that. And you guys that aren't subscribed to Long Island Audits, please go over there.
Yeah, I am.
Amazing. You know, and again, like I said, between Long Island Audits and Bay Area Transparency, I swear to God, they're brothers.
Well, it's, yeah, you know, was it here? I'm not sure if it was here or if I was on a different panel, but I shared a couple new channels It might have been on Myron's stream. I'm not sure, but I shared a couple new channels, Canadian channels I found in the last couple of days since I've been back. I shared 2 out of 3 new ones I found. The third one I'm on the fence about, and I'm not sure if I want to say, okay, I'm going to support this guy or not yet. So,
one of them wouldn't be Rise of the Falls, would it?
one of them is, yes.
Yeah, I noticed him too, and I actually got a request in for him to come up onto the show so that we could help him out too. So
That's one of the 3.
yeah,
That's the one I'm on the fence about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, and it's, yeah. I mean, a couple of his videos, he's filming outside Tim Hortons and McDonald's and Walmart, and I'm on the fence.
yeah, and yeah, I can see your point there too.
Yeah.
I don't like doing private businesses and that, but I've been wanting to go do the oil refinery here in New Brunswick here. I look out my front door and it's like literally right there. I'm that close to. I could walk to the oil refinery, and I was thinking about going to do an audit there. But then a few people said, "Well, why would you want to do a private business like that?" But what people don't realize is that Irving Oil has a contract with the New Brunswick government where 2/3 of our province is forest.
Yeah.
And it's all Crown land. But all that forest Crown land is managed by Irving Oil. Because Irving Oil owns Kent Lumber. And that's where they get all their lumber from, is from these trees on Crown land. So why wouldn't I want to go and audit someone like that, right?
Well, and depending on the business, I don't necessarily have an issue with private business. Hell, one of my previous videos is about a guy walking through the park with his dogs, and he had a body cam on him. He was, but and I posted that to show, there's a time where filming in public, in general, not even filming anything in particular, can be helpful to the person with the camera.
Yeah.
Because that guy, the guy he had a confrontation with in the park, he called the cops and said the guy had a gun and he didn't, and cops came up to him and fucking put him on the ground at gunpoint and shit. Just the videos in particular I was talking about, the Walmart and the McDonald's and the Tim Hortons there, he wasn't even so much doing the business. He was filming people driving in and out and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, NC Tire Hunter, he does private businesses all the time, and I love a lot of his videos. I watched one last night. I think it's a new one that he just posted. He's parked on the side of the road, and he was on a little bit of the grass. So if anybody hasn't seen that, they'll have to go watch it because it's a pretty good video.
Yeah, no, depending on the business and depending on how it's done, I don't necessarily have a problem. It's just the way these ones were done. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Right.
I can see if maybe you were doing covering a story on like Tim Hortons, for instance, and because of the mask mandate or something like that, and you're doing that. That's totally different than just standing out front of a fucking Tim Hortons or McDonald's and that, and filming people as they go in,
right.
to get a reaction, and that's all it is.
And there's a little, I guess, a little double standard there. There's certain things I wouldn't do that I'm still fine with other people doing. It's just a line for me. Like BC Paul, I'm going to use for an example. I doubt he's watching, but BC Paul, when I was going out and filming with him, he wanted to go do a Best Buy warehouse. I'm sorry, I have no interest in that. If you wanted to go do it, cool. But
yeah, but like I would I really want to do the oil refinery because we all know that tax dollars at work right there, no matter what. It may be a private entity, but we rely on these all the time, and I just want to be able to walk by and do a tour of the place from the outside, not so much of an audit. I just want to be able to do a quick tour of the place, walk around, do filming wherever I can from a publicly accessible area to show people what an oil refinery looks like.
We sometimes you get the accidental audits too. I still have a few that I haven't posted from when I was going out with Paul.
Yeah.
And we actually went to do a CN rail yard, and it's fair game at CN.
Government agency.
Right. So we just went to film that, and while we parked near a lumber yard, which was apparently in receivership, and we just parked there and got our cameras out and went to walk up to the CN property, and they had a couple of security in the lumber yard because they were in receivership, and they started filming us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, if you wanted to do that.
Well, yeah. Hey, I was on the carnival over this summer. Our last stop was in Moncton. That's where I mainly did all my work for the carnival this year. But we had a big riot breakout, so I pulled out all my cameras and I started setting them up in high areas and that to cover everything. And then next thing you know, you get these 15, 16-year-old girls yelling pedophile, pedophile, because they pulled out a fucking camera. The cops showed up and everything. They had to fucking set every one of them straight. I was to the point where I was about to fucking sue the parents of the children that fucking started the whole thing to begin with, and defame for defamation of character and everything in a public area. All because I pulled out a camera and they want to yell out pedophile. That's why I always try to have a body cam on. The whole time I worked at the carnival, I wore a body cam, or there was a camera or something that was on me at all times that I had set up. And, some points I would mount the cameras right on the fucking ride that I had.
Yeah, usually when I go out, and I was just starting to do that more before I kind of disappeared for a while, but I generally have a 3-camera system. I have a body cam, which is either on my chest or on my shoulder. I have a camera on a tripod.
Yeah.
And then I have a DSLR on a strap around my neck, and I was filming with that a little early on, but now I've just changed to I'll just zoom in to take stills with that.
Yeah.
No, as soon as I get out of the vehicle, the camera that's mounted on my body, on my shoulder or on my chest, it goes on right away. I'll wait to turn the other one on until I get where I want to go, but yeah, it's if you're out there with cameras, like I said, we were just walking by a lumber yard and people started filming us and blah, blah, blah. And they were following through the bushes in the yard and seeing what we were doing just because we were walking by.
So when I go out with, I have this body cam here. And then I got this GoPro here.
We can't see you right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a little one like that. We've lost your sound, though. We've lost your sound.
We're good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, good now.
Okay. I hit the wire. And then I got this, my phone and that. And I also walk around with the DSLR. So I always have at least 3 or 4 cameras on me now. I will not go out anywhere without at least 2 cameras. I just don't trust motherfuckers anymore. So, some of this stuff was given to me. I have a tripod. I have a video camera. I have a couple other DSLR cameras. I got to get a charger for 2 of the cameras, but even have another spare body cam here. This one got dropped in coffee, so it won't work, but I can charge the battery in it, and the battery from this fits in this one. So,
What brands are your little cameras?
this one here is the Hero 3 GoPro.
Yeah.
This one here it's just an HD one, like a $50-$60 camera. And this one here's Context, iContext. It's Wi-Fi and everything.
I've got a Hero 7, which BC Paul gave to me because he upgraded to the 9. The little body cam I have is just it's a little van top. I think I paid, what did I pay for it? $30-$40. Great little camera.
Yeah.
I does up to 4K even.
Yeah, I just use these as body cams. I'll just I usually have my backpack on, and it's got a strap on the front here.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll clip that right on, with depending which way, and then I got this right here at all times. And if it's raining, I have the waterproof cases for them and that. So, I got the GoPro handles, the little handles to use. Where the hell did that go? I'll find it later. But I don't know what else to do anymore. Like every time I turn around, I get harassed a lot, or I see some bullshit, and I can never do anything about it because I don't have anything on video. So that's why I won't go anywhere now without a camera. Like I just had to go to the food bank. I wouldn't go without a camera. That's pretty bad. But you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I generally never get those problems. It's I wish I got them more often. Even before I even knew about the whole fucking auditing community, for years and years, I fucking hear friends tell me stories about how they went here and this and that happened, and I'm like, fuck, that shit just doesn't happen to me. I wish it did more often, but that's probably because I'm 5'9" and 220 pounds, right?
Well, I'm 6'2" and 200 pounds.
St. John's a rough area too.
What's that?
Well, yeah, but no, like you look at me, like I got compared to most people, shoulder width. You stand me beside most people, and I'm about 1.5 times as wide as them. Yeah, big upper body, right?
Yeah.
So it intimidates a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what I get too a lot. They say that I'm intimidating because I look down at them all the time. Well, then I say, well, if you think I'm intimidating, what about every fucking cop that makes you sit down so that they can talk down to you, so that you have to look up to them? That's that's all by design. That's why they make you sit down. It's not so that you won't take off. It's so that they can talk down to you, so that you have to look up to them. And so,
Myron, you're quiet today.
I guess so. You guys were talking on, I didn't want to interrupt.
Wow. We do actually have respectful people out there that don't like to talk over other people. Love it, brother. I get on Chad all the time about that, because I'll be in the middle of a sentence and he'll just jump in because of the time. I don't know, maybe there's a time lag or something like that, but he'll just jump in the middle of me talking, and it's like, Fuck. Now I forget what I'm talking about because
Well,
of my head injury, right?
I haven't been there to see it a lot, but knowing Chad has been on a lot of streams with CRM, CRM can sometimes talk for a half hour without taking a breath.
Yeah.
He's probably used to having to jump in.
Yeah. Well, no, I talk maybe sometimes I do go on a little bit long, 5-10 minutes or something, but like I'm just trying to get the point across and then, ask all the questions you want, but don't jump in the middle of, and it's not just me. Don't jump in the middle of when a guest is talking or something either. Let the person finish saying something and then at the end of the sentence say, hey, and then,
Yeah.
just a little bit more respectful. Then you don't have people talking over everybody and then people don't know what is actually being said, or you can't hear the questions or you can't hear the answers.
No.
And that, so
When I came over to your stream yesterday and I said I was just over at Slows and it was a shit show, when I first walked in there was like 5 people talking at the same time, and and it was like that for 5 minutes.
yeah, and it's like, I love Slow Burner. I love NE Fan. NE Fan, I got major respect for. The guy is a huge supporter of mine. But when you're over there and you're trying to talk, and then, you get another person that come in and say, shut up, shut up, shut up. I got to talk. Shut up, shut up. And it's like, excuse me? I don't give a fuck what country you're from or where you are or what your status is. You have fucking respect for everybody. And, it didn't go well with me. So I don't know. Maybe I was just brought up on respect.
Speaking of any fan, I've got to talk to him.
He's a good man.
I wrote a little jingle, a little ditty, and I'm going to ask him if he can put some music to it and sing it.
Oh.
Then I might use it in one of my videos.
Right on.
It's titled "Why You Tripping on the Popo."
So how's the dogs, Myron?
Oh, good.
Right on, right on. But what's 209? Oh, well, what to do for the rest of the day? I know I got to go through a bunch of fucking pictures, and I probably got about 1,800 pictures that I got to go through, and about, I don't know, 50, 60 fucking videos on my hard drive here that I've never done anything with yet. So my hard drive seems to be getting filled up, and I got a 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, that'll fill up pretty quick. I've got like 12 terabytes or something.
Really?
Combined. Well, I've got 3 there, 6, about 12. I got an external 3 terabyte, an external 6 terabyte, an internal 3 terabyte, and an internal 512. And my internal 512, it's just anytime I download or anything, goes through my 512, my smallest hard drive. That's just my working hard drive. Anytime I download anything, it goes through there, and then it'll get moved off to its permanent spot at some point.
Yeah. Right now, all I have is this and a few memory cards. So I got to go through and every once in a while delete some pictures, or I'm working on trying to get an external hard drive. I seen a 3 gigabyte or 3 terabyte external hard drive for $185 new.
That's expensive. You can do better. The 6 terabyte I bought, I got on sale for $130.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and see, like, this is what I mean. Like, that's why I try to check with other YouTubers and that across the country. Maybe they know of a better price, or
yeah, no, $185 is way too expensive for 3 terabytes.
Okay.
But you will find better deals with externals though. But if you watch, yeah, you can get like 5-6 terabyte from, if you can find one on sale, from about the 130 to the 160 range for 6 terabytes. I would recommend Western Digital.
Okay.
The fucking god damn it, I can't think of their name right now. Hold on. That's just my personal preference because
I think the one I was looking at was a Hewlett Packard.
oh no, well that's why it's 185. It's a Hewlett
Yeah.
Packard. Seagate. I used to swear by Seagate hard drives years ago,
Yeah.
but their failure rate has come up more in the last 5-10 years, and I actually had one fail on me a few years back. But I've actually got 2 externals. My 3 terabyte external is also a Western Digital, and I've had it for 10 years now. And then I just bought the 6 terabyte last year, and I've had no problems with the Western Digitals.
Yeah. See, I just need a place so that I can take all my videos that I've done that I've already, edited and put out, to take them off of my hard drive and just store them on another hard drive. Just to free up the hard space on my computer so that when I come in with all my cameras and that, I got lots of room to download and save and do my work, and it doesn't really slow my computer down any. So
I'm just gonna take a quick look right now for what's out there right now with externals.
Okay, guys. Well, I want to give a shout out to Slow Burner. Everybody, please go sub to his channel. We got to get him to 500 subs. Canadian Rates Review. Please check out his channel, guys. Shame Canadian. Always check out his channel. He's doing some great stuff. And if you guys want to give anybody a shout out, no, there's not many people watching right now, but a sub's a sub, and if we can help somebody else out, then perfect.
Check out that link I just put in the private there.
yeah. And every one of you guys that are watching this right now, make sure that every one of you guys hit that little red button down below for Josh. Make sure that you are all subscribed to Josh. Oh, Amazon. Yeah.
That's the same one I've got. It's 150 right now. I got it for 130 when it was on sale.
Oh, $149.99, 6 terabyte. Wow. Oh, fuck, you can get 18 terabyte?
I wouldn't go that big, personally, because if your hard drive fails and you've got that 18 terabytes, then I would rather buy 6 terabytes myself, even if it's going to cost more. But
yeah, 150. Yeah.
Don't forget to check out
actually,
Myron's channel as well.
I'm sub to all those people.
6 terabytes.
Well, yeah, no. When you go
if
up,
you think about
any computer electronics, when you go up to the higher end stuff, which is gonna when you go to storage, is the high end storage, the prices go up exponentially, right?
Yeah, so, but like I'm just looking at the prices here. For a 6 terabyte, it's $150. For an 18 terabyte, it's $469. But if I buy 3 of the 6 terabytes, it's only $450. I save
well, and that's what I'm saying, because the 18 terabyte is the high end of the technology scale, so it's more expensive.
Yeah. Oh, so it might work a little faster or something.
Well, it doesn't work faster. It's just because it's higher capacity, but that's just the way the technology works with computers. When you move up the scale, you pay you like, it's not that bad here for these hard drives, but let's say go to a video card. You can go to a video card and you can buy a video card that costs twice as much as another video card, but you only get a 5 to 10% performance gain. on that other video card, even though it's twice as expensive. Because as you go up higher in the how new it is and how advanced it is, the prices go up exponentially. There's a middle ground that's a sweet spot for economy and performance with computer stuff.
Like, yeah, it's like the little SD cards that I have right now. Like, they come with the adapter, but like this brand here, I have this one here's an 8, but I have two 32 gig of these, and they're $25 for a 32 gig memory card. So, you know, they get quite expensive too. Well, actually, I think it's in. Yeah. So I get that little thing there, that little 32 gig card was $25. I was going to get a 64 gig, but apparently, the phone that I'm using, these cheap phones by Alcatel, the highest you can put in them are 32 gig. You can't put a 64 gig in these.
Yeah.
And the same with these body cameras, these little GoPros and that.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the camera, but yeah.
Right. Now the GoPro itself, I can put a 64 gig in, but these other two that I have, I can only put up to a 32 gig.
Yeah. I have a 64 in both my little body cam and my GoPro, and I got a 128 in my phone because I've got a Samsung, but it's full of music. So,
see, I wish the fuck that I knew how to download music and put it on a card. I've been offering to send a fucking an 8 gig fucking memory card, or even a 32 gig memory card to anybody that would, you know, help me download the fucking music on it. I really don't know how to do it or what and how to get into these free sites to put them on. But you know,
you got to learn torrents.
Yes,
Torrents are the key. But getting them onto the card, I mean, that's easy once you have them. It's whether you have a card reader or you have the memory card in your phone or your camera, and you just plug your camera into the computer. It gets easy once you have them.
Oh yeah, like I have, I just plug this right in the side of my computer.
Yeah.
Right. That's not a problem. I just don't know how to do the torrents and what sites to go on and shit like that to get the free music. Or, you know, my laptop would be probably half full of fucking music by now. But I got nothing. And I got, you know, I'd like to have at least an 8 gig full of music so that when I go out, I got at least 8 gig of music. Now, 8 gigs, I'll get, you know, probably 8-10 hours of music.
I'm putting stuff in private here.
Oh, yes.
Those are the two torrent sites I primarily use. The two I just typed in there. To download, the client I use is that one. The third one there. And the other thing you will need is generally when you download stuff from torrents, they are often zipped or RAR'd. So you want to probably look for the most current version on one of those sites of that program right there.
Okay. Now,
because they usually, when you download a lot of times they usually come compressed, and so you got to unzip them.
Yeah. And like I was filming with this phone, and I did a 45-minute video where I recorded the police station. I was up at the fucking courthouse. I was right at the windows. The security were kind of acting a little strange and everything. I got the video and everything, but it compressed it into an audio file, and I don't know how to fucking get the video back. If I even can.
if you're really anal about your music like I am, because sometimes when you download music and one album from one band is at this volume level and the other album from another band's at a different volume level, and you're having to keep fucking around with your volume.
Yeah.
I actually use an app called MP3 Gain to normalize the volume for all my music to the same decibel level.
MP3 Gain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm even more, I also use an MP3 tagger to set all my MP3 tags for the exact same format for all my music. Because you get whoever fucking put it up, puts it in whatever format they want, and you get all kinds of different shit.
Yeah, I just wish I knew how, or if I can get that video that I have, because it was probably one of the best audits I've done in probably since I started YouTube, and I can't get it because it compressed it into an audio file.
That's weird.
Yeah, and like I have it all downloaded and everything. It's on my computer and that, but I can't get into it.
What's the extension? The file type on the extension?
It just says audio.
Huh.
It went into an audio MP3 file. Or MP4 file or something like that.
Well, no, if it's an MP4, it's still video. MP3 is audio only.
Okay. I would have to double check it again, but I had the camera going. It was video recording with this here. The same. I just did a video yesterday with the same video memory card and everything, the same phone. Did over 40 minutes. Well, I did 27 and 15 or something like that, but still no problem. Just that one file, because it went about 45 minutes, it compressed it into a file that I have no clue how to open.
Yeah. It's
and I can't send it to anybody because it's on my computer, and I can't download it on the I don't know if I can put it on a memory card and send it to somebody to see if they can open it. But
you could put it on a memory card. You could. The easiest way to do it. Well, the easiest way I could do it. I don't know about you. It might be a little complex for you, but there's a programs out there that are FTP programs.
Okay.
FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, but there's clients out there. You can set up an FTP server, and somebody can log in and download off that FTP server. So if you could figure out how to set one of those up, say I could actually log right into your FTP server and download it direct. But it's getting a little complex, I think, for you.
Yeah. That's why I wish there was somebody close. I could just take my laptop over and say, "Hey, can you help me?" But apparently I'm the only one that I can find anyways that's here in New Brunswick that I know of on YouTube here. So
yeah, no, the File Transfer Protocol is it's still a way a lot of businesses transfer stuff around. And going back 20 years when I was in the quote wares scene, that's how we shared wares. Is we found businesses that left their FTP servers open, and we dumped stuff on it and said, "All right, there it is. Go get it, people."
Oh, we have an American hero in the chat right now. I don't know if you know Canadian Rights Review, but Stephen Musil.
I see Stephen. He's still around. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know who he is?
Well, I've seen him around quite a bit. Yeah. I don't.
Stephen Musil is an actual American hero that's done a few tours of duty in that overseas. And the guy now owns an airport down in Florida. And he converted one hangar into housing, like a shelter for homeless vets.
Mm.
I believe he's got around 60 homeless vets or something that's down there. And so the guy does a lot of good work. And I've got mad respect for this gentleman. And I try to shout him out as much as I can. The guy is literally a hero in all aspects. So,
If you know, have heard of Stan Musial?
no.
Well, he's a great baseball player. Relation right there. Stephen and Stan's. You could probably look in the records and find Stan went there for quite a while. He was a good player.
Huh. Wow. Oh, and I see that Epic's Russian girls are in the chat. See, that was his uncle. There you go. Yeah. So,
All right, guys, I gotta end this stream, but I'm gonna thank everybody for coming and appreciate you all. And because I'm on the move here now, so
All right, thanks, Josh. It's I probably overstayed as long as I should have anyway because I got work to do.
yeah, I should get to work on some videos too. So,
Catch everybody later.
all right,
Thanks.
thanks for coming, Myron. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all.
See you, everybody.
Later.
take care, guys. Much respect, Josh. See you later, Myron.